Lazenby are decorative concrete specialists at the top of their game. Their team install a wide range of concrete products ranging from residential and commercial floors to kitchen surfaces and concrete furniture. In 2021, Lazenby asked our team to help them generate creative content for their channels so that they could reach their audience more effectively.
To be honest, we didn't really have much of a social media presence before we started working with Seveer. It was just done in-house by someone as and when they had the time, so the posts were quite sporadic and no real substance to them.
We've been working with Lazenby for quite a long time, since 2014, and during that period we've built a really strong relationship with them. But when they approached us a couple of years ago about doing their content, it allowed us to build that relationship and understand them deeper so that we could help them with their new goals.
After an initial round of research, we proposed an all-in social media package spanning strategy, planning, content creation, and deployment. At the heart of that proposal was a long-term strategic framework designed to boost their credibility, harmonize the brand, and organically grow their online presence. Each platform had its own clear goals, targets, and editorial plan, moving the focus away from product more towards people and lifestyle. We created a streamlined content supply chain spanning planning, production, deploying, reviewing, and optimizing every post month by month. Everything was assessed against 3 core goals. Flexibility really was our formula for success. Looking closely at the way the audience was responding and adapting where required allowed us to shape the strategy and the content using measurable data and evolve as we progressed.
We found that if a post wasn't performing, we could just tweak it and repost it to make sure that it did.
Regular reporting made it easier for everyone to see how things were working. For example, on Instagram and LinkedIn, we observed that an equal balance of residential and commercial content wasn't really having equal impact. So we updated the content topics and formats to reflect that audience response.
The quarterly reports are always very useful to just get an overview of what's going on. It's also very useful to be able to pass on to senior directors and other people that may not need to be involved on a day-to-day basis, but you can give a snapshot of what's occurred in the last 3 or 4 months. They help our planning going forwards. We can set realistic goals and targets. When you look at things from a quarterly or annual basis, it's much easier to build a long-term goal and objective.
Across all channels, Lazenby now has a more engaged and interested audience that is growing by the day and have a clear differentiation from their competition online. Their sales team is closer to the customers, trust is built earlier in the customer journey, and closing deals is a lot easier thanks to the diverse asset bank we've been building.
So the impact has been extremely positive. Our inquiries and our sales have continued to grow year on year, and we're now at a point where we're reaching record levels of sales with the aim to, again, keep continuing to grow. I think the impact is also something that's larger than that. It's your online shop window to customers, so you're building a whole brand presence that when they Google you, when they look on your website, they can see all this great content that you're producing. They can tell that you care, which is obviously always very reassuring to customers.
We're really proud of how we've developed our relationship with Lazenby. It's a true testament of how we are and how we collaborate with businesses. It's built on trust and transparency. And we're looking forward to developing it further and helping them grow their business.